Hi everyone, Mukin from Ohm Lab here. I'm excited for our Kickstarter launch this weekend and I hope you're looking forward to it as much as we are. In this video, I'll walk you through our pre-production hardware in detail. These are the boards featured on our Kickstarter and I'll be highlighting their key features, functionality and design. I'll also give you a look at the accessories that complement them. So let's start with the Neuro N6. As you can see, it's a very compact board and we designed it to be compatible with the Adafruit Feather ecosystem. So completely compatible pinout and exactly the same size as an Adafruit Feather, so you can use it with a range of third-party modules. Pins can also be configured in software for Ethernet functionality for use with the Neuro ETH. So more information about that on the Neuro N6 datasheet, which is on our website. So the STM32N6 right here houses the ST Neuro ART neural processing unit, which delivers 600 gig operations per second, and it does that at 3 teraops per watt, which really is just milliwatts of power for full AI inference. It's got an extremely powerful Cortex M55 core and hardware JPEG and H.264 encoding, as well as a powerful image signal processing pipeline that supports up to a 5 megapixel camera. You've also got 32 megabytes of flash and 64 megabytes of RAM on the board. You may have heard us say 32 megabytes in previous videos, but we've decided to up it to 64 just to make sure you've got that headroom when dealing with very large frame buffers that the N6 can handle. You've also got a dedicated battery connector, a USB-C, which supports 500 milliamps of charging for the battery, and at the bottom here you've got a microphone and an IMU, and you've also got a magnetometer which is tucked in next to the IMU, between the IMU and the N6. It's very small, you might not be able to see it. So flipping it over, you've got the 30 and 40 pin board-to-board connectors on the back there. So they house a lot of peripherals for interfacing with our different expansion boards. So you've got CSI camera, the RGB 565 LCD controller, SD MMC, which can be used for an SD card or for Wi-Fi. You've got SPI, SAI, which is serial audio interface, UART, I2C, and you've got multiple GPIOs. Okay, so let's move on to our range of camera options. Starting with our standard option, the NeuroVision OV5640. So this features a 5 megapixel rolling shutter with a 79-degree field of view and autofocus. It's also got your time of flight sensor 8x8 and a strobe LED, and this connects to the Neuro N6 using the board-to-board connectors on the back. I'll show you how to connect them in a bit. So we've also got the wireless version, which features a u-blox Maya W4 for Wi-Fi and BLE support. Please note this is only certified in a few countries, so you need to check on Kickstarter if this is available to be shipped to your country. So moving on to the NeuroVision ST Cam and the NeuroVision Thermal. These both feature a 1 megapixel global shutter ST camera and also feature the time of flight sensor and the strobe LED. Now with the ST cam boards, the connector for the camera is compatible with any of the ST cameras, so you can swap them out for ones with different lenses, as well as the upcoming VD1943 5 megapixel global shutter camera, which will be released in a few months, I think. So I'll just show you that right now. So what we're shipping with as standard is the 152 degree field of view global shutter camera, so that's this one right here. But you can easily swap them out for the 73 degree field of view camera, which is this one right here. So as you can see, they're completely interchangeable and just clip right in. So let's take a closer look at the NeuroVision Thermal. So this comes with a FLIR Lepton 3.1R thermal camera. So that sits nicely in this little socket here. So we will be supplying the boards with the FLIR Lepton and they'll come pre-installed. So the FLIR Lepton interfaces with the N6 via the SPI interface, which means you can actually use the global shutter and the FLIR Lepton at exactly the same time. You'll be able to view the feeds from both simultaneously. So now let's show you how the two boards mate together. So starting with the N6, we'll just flip it over. All you need to do is line them up and push them together. And there you have a very compact, fully capable Vision AI module, able to run on battery power at just milliwatts of power. We've got another one fully assembled here. So this one has the OV5640 wireless on it. As you can see, just to disconnect them, it's exactly the same. So now moving on to our little cases here. I think they're quite fun. We've got a range of different colors. You can see them on our Kickstarter. Choose any of them you like. So these are 3D printed in 3 different filaments with 2 different colors and with a 0.2mm nozzle. So you can really see all the detail there. And of course, these buttons on the back are really satisfying to click. I don't know if you can hear that. So let's just show you how you assemble one of these. So you get the bottom half here. Start with the NeuroVision OV5640 wireless. We just put that in, and the U-Blox Maya as well fits inside the case. We just put that on, take our screwdriver, couple turns, and they're secured. This gives you a little bit of protection for your NeuroVision module, as well as just looking quite cool, I think. Okay, so last but not least, let's have a look at the Neuro TFT. So this comes with an 800 by 480 capacitive touch LCD screen. So you will have seen this in our facial recognition demos where we use the touch screen to recognize the face. It's a really high quality screen. Feels quite similar to the screen on your phone. And also on this board we've got a 1-watt speaker, an amplifier, time of flight sensor, strobe LED, and the OV5640 camera. We've also got a reset button at the top here, so you don't have to reach around the back to click the reset button on your Neuro N6. So the Neuro N6 interfaces with this board with the 2 board-to-board connectors right there. You've also got your U-Blox Maya on here, as this is the wireless version of the TFT. Again, only available in certain countries, and you'll have to check, of course, if it's available in your country on the Kickstarter campaign. However, we will be shipping a non-wireless version of the Neuro TFT, which will be available globally. So again, to mate with the Neuro N6, you just line them up, click them together, and there you go. And the Neuro N6 will interface with everything on the TFT board, including the U-Blox Maya, camera, LCD, the speaker, the reset button, time of flight sensor. It does it all through those 2 small board-to-board connectors. And finally, our last accessory is the Ohm Lab keychain. So this is finished in the exact same material and the gold finish as the Neuro N6. It is a full PCB, but just in the shape of a keychain and with no electrical components on it. And we've got a nice little Vision AI made simple on the back there. This is really high quality, extremely tough and durable. And we've also got it on a set of keys here just to show you how it looks. Okay. That's all for now. I hope this video has given you a clear overview of our hardware and what each board has to offer. Let us know in the comments which ones you'd choose. We'd love to hear your thoughts, and thanks again for your support.